Welcome back, folks, to Casino Sarge, and today we're going to be jumping right back into Wartales. This is episode number 2, and we are continuing to crush. If you've not seen episode number 1, you can look down in the description. I'll have that link down there for you guys. Let's not waste too much time. If you guys do enjoy this, make sure you smash that like button for me. Okay, so one of the things we need to do here is we need to start really kind of developing out our camp, right? And figuring out exactly what we want to have in here and all of that. I talked to you guys last time about making sure you're putting your individual on this. Okay, so we can see here that the assigned tinker is going to produce 2 during each rest, which is basically the raw materials which you need to fix your gear. So you want to make sure that you're doing that as best as possible. The other thing that we want to be doing is make sure that we've got food, right? So we're going to need to go over, we're going to need to fish and some of that. Some of this stuff I may do off stream. If you guys are okay with me doing some of that resource gathering off stream, make sure you guys comment below. That way I know that it's not going to bug the playthrough for folks that are actually watching this. Okay, now the thing we have not done a lot of thus far is just to figure out what we want our professions to be for our folks. So we know that we've got one that's going to be forger. We've got one that we know we're probably going to do Eugene here. We'll probably make him a fisherman. I'm not going to do alchemy right here at the beginning. Not that important. And then we may do a couple of the others. I'll let those open up before we start talking about them a little bit too much because I don't want to ruin any of that. We also can look at this basic armor. It looks like this one's 8. This one's only 5. Eugene's a ranger. The swordsman. So I look at swordsman and Lucille. Both of them got shields. Don't really need to worry about them. So let's go ahead and switch this out. Let's give a little bit better. We can also sell that for a little bit of cash as we're sitting here. Looks like we're day 2 right now. I'm going to go ahead and move some stuff over. I think we're going to go ahead and put them to sleep. Everybody needs a little sleepy poo every once in a while. Oh, okay. Yeah, here's an example of, so there's 12. We're going to do 2. And remember, I told you to buy brandy because this is 1 food. So that's going to hit us to that 15 that we basically can pay. We don't have to worry about paying our people right now. Let's go ahead and rest and then wake up. I think we'll go down here. We'll get our first mission out of the way. Okay, so you can see what's happened here. We got our camper court. Troops well rested. We gained 2 of these, the valor points that we're going to need, right? These are using combat for certain skills. I'll show you that kind of that bar that goes across. Your troop happiness is +4, and we've got a lot of other stuff here. We also got the raw materials I was talking about a second ago. Okay, let's go ahead and get up. One thing I do want to do. I'm glad that we just talked about that. I'm just kidding. You guys didn't tell me anything. But I do want to go in here real quick and see, can we make, we can make fish hooks. So I want to go ahead, let's go ahead and make 4 of these fish hooks. We know that we're going to use those. Am I going to worry about the, yeah, we'll go ahead and make, nah, we're not going to. Let's make another fish hook. Fish hook's more important. Yeah, we need food a little bit more right now. It'd be nice to go ahead and be able to start gathering other stuff, you know, like start worrying about getting some of these chests opened and stuff like that. But I'm not overly worried about that right now. One of the other things that folks is going to tell you when you look at the map, there's actually right around in this area. Well, actually, I think it's up in here, but there's actually a jail there. You may be recommended by folks to go and get some chains and stuff. And it is, I would recommend it for folks that have played the game once or twice through, just because you can make some really good money. You're going to see money is going to be kind of the king here, right? I mean, it's the olden age, medieval. That's where you're going to see. Okay, so Eugene, I think we talked about making him the angler. Okay, this is pretty easy. You're going to throw it out. You're going to see lines, red lines on the right and left. We need to keep that line in the middle. So watch when I throw this. I throw it in there, and you're actually going to have to left click to do this. So I'm left clicking now to hold this in the middle. If you don't hold it in the middle, you won't catch the fish. Okay, looks like we got a carp there. That's good. Here we go. Come on. We got this. We got this. I should be part of Major League Fishing with these skills. And you can decide where you want to go too. Like, so you saw there, I threw it out a little bit further from the pier. Bam. Got a pike. And we have no more fish that we can catch from here. So we're going to go ahead and leave. Don't you worry your pretty little faces though, because we're going to circle around. I'm going to show you guys this jail down here. You can see the other fishing spot that's kind of over here on the side. So we'll head that direction to see if there's anything we can do. We may run into some guys down here. They may be, you know, well, it could be guys, could be wolves, could be boars. I mean, you never really know what we're going to run into. Oh, there happens to be a dude right down there. Matter of fact, probably could run into that guy. Now, you remember I talked about picking run. So I went in, we'd actually selected run. I'm sitting here the whole time, forgot that I did it. I can actually hit shift and we can move faster. Oh, hold on. Let me go up in here. Now you'll see that green circle is basically telling me that it's going to run out. So I've got to be, you know, careful that I don't let it run out completely. If it does run out completely, then it just takes time. Also understand that you run way better on roads when you're inside of the forest and stuff. It just goes down faster. So can we go around this thing? What's happening? There we go. Let's see if we can fish real quick again. There we go. Got our angler. There better be some fish in here. My buddy said this is the place. Make thousands of dollars. You can also sell the fish too. So if you'd love to fish, like this is your jam, you can do it. You do a little co-op with somebody and just go out there and make them money. You're not going to make a killing off of fishing, I'll tell you that much. But it is good for food. That's for sure. And the type of food too that you catch is going to be important. All right, so that's not bad. Let's look and see what we got on those. So you can see here that we got the pikes. So you can see those are 4. So those are good for food. And then the perch is 4. Now, you remember, I actually paid a pretty good amount of money for this meat here. So definitely something to kind of think about when you're in here. The other thing that I thought that I saw is it looked like we had an update here. Okay, so we've got the workshop. We have the ability to do saddlebags if we want. We could do campfire. Basic campfire generates +1 during rest. So the bonus generates an extra +1 during each rest. It's going to improve happiness related bonuses. You can burn wood to create coal during rest. Not there yet. Don't think we need that yet. Workshop. Production of 2 of those. You can dismantle low value weapons, armor, accessories to obtain 1 and resources. So that may actually be worth it. We're going to stay away from that for right now because I want to look in here. One thing that I do want to look at is, can we repair materials and village blacksmiths restore 5 additional armor points? We got wages paid or reduced. Smooth talk. Okay, because we're going to start recruiting people. So I do want to lower this cost. So let's go ahead and learn that. And that's all we have. The other thing I could have went into is also inside the anvil and seen what was inside of there. But we're not overly worried about that just yet. Okay, let's go inside the jail real quick. All right, we're going to go over here and see Gabby.
The Lady Mayonnaise has offered a reward for any outlaw captured in the region. You should give bounty hunting a try.
So this is one of the things I was talking about. You can make some pretty good money. We're gonna go ahead and get, you know, let's just get 2 of these just for the heck of it. You can actually make some decent money capturing. I'm pretty positive that we'll find time to be able to get one.
I don't want to die here.
Oh no, don't do it. We'll probably find somebody that we can capture and bring back here. It'll be good. We probably won't get to it on this episode though. So we can recruit Myrna. Let's see what Myrna is. So Myrna, okay, is also. All right, we got a ranger. That's good. I think we may recruit Myrna. I mean, 72 gold. Yes, please. Thank you, Myrna. Now, who's this guy? Evan.
Free me. I promise I'll never steal again.
Evan G. Okay, let's see. 96. Okay, sword and board. So probably would be a little bit nervous to do this, but we're gonna jump straight in. We're gonna get our merry band of folks. So let's go ahead and recruit Evan G as well, and then let's go ahead and get out of here. I think we may have spent a little bit of too much cash there, but you know what? You gotta spend money to make money. That's what old Pops used to tell me. So get out there and just spend money, boy. You know, you'll make a little something. Well, we're about to find out. Okay, that vendor right there with the axe is obviously going to give you some sort of weaponry. We're probably going to fight this dude down here. Well, let's make sure we're going the right direction. We are going the right direction. Let's just go ahead and... Yep, we knew this was going to happen.
Where's them refugees? We'll toss them out ourselves. We'll toss them all out.
Now, you can't see... Got better armor on. You can see right off the bat, so sometimes you can look at them and see what they have.
Yeah, I've been drinking. We all have. How'd you know? You seers or something?
Now, you don't have to fight.
Leave us be. We've got refugees to clear out of Tiltrin.
And that's exactly what we're gonna let them go.
Them refugees. Yeah, I've been
boy, there we go.
Never mind.
We're not gonna We're not going to play their silly little game today. There's no reason to fight and to hurt our folks right now. We may look at it later to, you know, to go back and to fight them, but right now, not really that big of a deal. Okay, there is mines over here. Up here, here goes some mines. How about if we go over here? There it is. Okay.
Stop right there. This salt mine belongs to Her Ladyship Gontran. I can't just let you walk in.
I wouldn't pay. I haven't paid yet here. I mean, you could threaten if you want. So if you're like an internet bully, which I know some of you are, perfectly fine. I get it. Then you may want to threaten this. I usually go straight to persuade. As long as I have the influence up here along the top, then I'm going to go ahead and just persuade him.
As you wish.
And he basically is done.
Can't mine the salt because of these 2 iron veins anyway. I really...
That's cool. Don't worry about it. I got you, boo. Okay, now, again, we've expanded our group. So I took a little bit. I jumped out here just a little bit to see what we could do. Well, we're going to go ahead and do this. So we're going to go ahead and select Evan G is going to be our miner. You definitely want a miner. Okay, now what's happening is you're going to see a circle. So once I hit this, I can actually let it run. So you see that circle? You want to get that line green, but you got to be in the circle with your mouse, and then you'll click. Bam. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Kind of cool little feature, if you ask me. We got 7 iron there. So that's a decent amount. There's 2 in here. Again, we're going to go ahead and pick the person with the profession. Got it. Got it again. One more time. This game. I've got this game. Come on. 8. So that's a pretty good amount of, I mean, look. We got 16 iron off that. Well, really 15 because we already had 1 in there. But that's a decent amount of iron to physically have. So not a bad little deal. And as always, just kind of look around, make sure there's nothing else in here. I don't see anything else that looks like it's going to be worth anything. So not a big deal.
You cleared out the iron deposits?
All right. So, and you saw that we gave influence away. We talked to the guy. He gave us 20 influence right back. You know what I mean? So, like, I didn't lose anything for that. So it's those little key things, I think, that once you learn inside of the game to kind of work through, it'll absolutely help you. Okay, we're at 2 hours. Okay, we're still okay. Let's go ahead and go to the Lund farm here. I see some stuff. I see stuff along the edges here, too, that we're probably going to want to get. Okay, first thing I'll do is go down here and see if I find anything. So I got some hemp down here. Some hemp. I'm going to get that stuff. Get that knocked out. I see a person. I also see a lockpick here. So I'll just remember that I need to come back here at some point to get that. I don't have an ability to get that right now. And then you've also got this. But I know if I take this, we're going to be stealing. So we're not going to be stealing. We're going to try to be pure.
How could they? We didn't even put up a fight, and they still killed our precious Lucilla.
I can't believe they did it, Christina.
Mad with grief, her father chased after them toward the mill. I hope he caught up with them. These thieves don't deserve to live.
They don't. They surely don't. Okay, the same thing down here, the wood. Like if you had a woodcutter, you could come in and you could physically do it. We're not going to worry about that right now. But you did see that we opened it up. So that's one thing just to know as you're doing things, you'll open these things up. So again, click things just to see what they are. Help yourself out. We're going to come down here. Now, if you fall out of favor of some of the folks like here, this is going to turn colors. So I've noticed on one of my games, it's red. Okay, here we go. Yep, we're about to get in a fight. Let's do it. I don't think you guys want this, but you done started it. All right, so you can see down here the Valor points. Remember I was talking about I got 2 Valor points. So we use Valor points in combats to use certain skills that we're going to have. And then we regain these each time we rest. So it's important. Don't just always fight. Like take some time sometimes to, recoup, rest and other stuff so that you get the best things. The other thing I would do is just kind of look around the edges. I don't think I mentioned it really well last time. But just make sure you kind of look around that there's nobody behind you. I know in one of the games, I thought there was like 2 people. Next thing you know, I had 3 people running up on top of me. So you just want to make sure that you do that. Okay, so we got 2 folks total. We got tank number 1 here. We do not want... Okay, this is mud too. So this is going to be bad. So we're going to put him over here. We will send the tank in here. Okay. Yep. So we're going to... we're going to have this guy. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, we're going to focus the bow up here, up top. Tank goes up top. And then these three are going to go down here for the bottom. So we'll make that pretty easy. Let's move here. All right, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and move first person in. Bloop. We are going to... Let's go ahead and taunt. That way he's focused. And then we're going to use that poison. Now you saw I lost the Valor, so I have no more Valor left. So everything from this point forward is just going to kind of be those normal attacks. Okay, let's go ahead and move here. Boop. Bopped him on the head. We're done there. Bow. Now the bad part is the bow guy. Yeah, what I don't know is... Hold on. Can I move him first? Yeah, let's move him first. Oh, that's some slow right there. So the good news is I probably should have aggressed on the bow guy, and then that way he didn't shoot anywhere else, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I got stabbed down here. That's fine. I've got 3 more moves. We're going to move bow guy up. We may have... Oh, we're okay. Let's do him there. Now, one thing I didn't show was I could actually give a percentage if it was going to hit or not. So I did not show you that. Yep. Okay. So we're going to pull him up opposite side. Right. And now we are behind. So that's a pretty deadly hit right there. Okay. Your opponents are demoralized and flee. Do you want to let them go or win the battle? No, we're going to win the battle. We're definitely winning the battle. Okay. So we could have kept fighting, but we chose not to. The good news is we did get the lockpick on that. We also got a new tabard, which is good. So that's light armor. And then we'll take the remains as well. So I'll just right click all of those. We only have one person really to repair. So we'll go ahead and knock that out. Still looking pretty good. 23 raw materials. Remember, stay focused on that. Do not let that... Don't miss that. All items are stored in the case. So it looks like we're overweight right now. So we're carrying too much. So this is an important piece, right? And you'll see how slow these guys move. Now comes the point where I can come back in here. And if you remember right, we saw the workshop. We had an ability to dismantle low value weapons and armors to obtain it. So we're going to go ahead and grab that now. If this works the way I hope it works, we should be able to come in, choose here. And then let's see if we can. Requires an upgraded workbench. Okay, so we need to upgrade the workbench before we can actually start to do it. And what do we need here for that? Low value. Okay, so we're going to need 2 more leather. And we need 10 wood. So we're close. Oh, we need a pretty good amount of crown too. So that's a little bit expensive. So not overly stoked about what we're seeing here. Maybe we get lucky. Probably not going to get lucky to even see anybody down here. What do we have in here? 9 critical hit. What does Lucy have on? She's good. Which one's this one? Okay, you can't use light armor. I don't think anybody I have right now can use light armor. So we're kind of in this spot where we've got this stuff that we really can't use. So if we can find somebody going by, which we're probably not going to be able to, you know, it'd be good to obviously get this stuff or to sell it. I hate to get rid of it because it'd be so nice to sell it. Oh, and look, I'm going to get even more. I'm going to get even heavier. This is perfect. Okay, here's something else we can do. So I'm not even thinking, and this is, I know some of you are like, please, will you just craft something that will help you so that you're not, you know, in the situation that you're currently in. So we could use a camp chest, basically, to get where we need to get, right? So we saw some wood over here somewhere. Where was that wood at? All right, let's get back to this road. I don't know how much wood we're going to get from that other area. We'll go back down here to Laud's farm. I think I remember seeing the wood. Okay, there's some wood back here on this backside. I'm interested to see if we do put somebody as a woodcutter, can we actually cut the wood? And I don't think we can. Wait, that item cannot be equipped. I haven't seen this item before. What is this? It's a trinket. Okay, so I think it's something that we've got to sell. Ultimately. Now, is there a way to... Oops. It's already equipped. And it looks like we already got everything on there. So this is the joys, right? Managing your folks to make sure that you have the appropriate resources and everything. And I'm suspecting with as many people that we have as well, we have now increased the size of what we have, which has also caused a little bit of a problem. Okay, so let's do our ranger. Okay, same thing. Learn how to chop wood. So it's the same thing. Circle. Hit it. Hit it. Got it. This is easy. We can do this all day. Even with the butterfly floating around. Okay, now, if all's well, we should have enough to hopefully craft our camp chest. And we do. So we're going to craft it. You'll see it over here. So we continue. We can right click to then place in camp. And then now we can move it if we'd like. So we're going to go ahead and move that right here. If you have a thief, you would want to put your thief on here. So if you read over it, the assigned thief, launder the items stolen during rest little by little. So if we had a thief, we would actually absolutely want to do that right now. Okay, so let's move some of this stuff over. Just remember that you can't see this stuff when you're like walking around and stuff. That's one of the things that I learned, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, let's put all the stuff over here that I know is more for like crafting based, because we don't really need this stuff right now. Okay, probably need to keep that on us. We'll throw this over here as well. Of course, we got bodies on us. That's probably not a good thing. Let's put that there. Put this here. I don't think anybody can use that light armor right now. Okay. Lots of food in here too. And then we'll throw the wood over here as well. So let me go back in here. Now you'll see. So one of the things I wish they would fix with this, I think it would be phenomenal, is like, it's a little bit weird that I have to have these items on me because they're not inside of here, but they are inside of the container that we have, right? So I wish there was a way to pull directly. And if there is, if somebody else knows a way, please let me know. I would love to know how to do that. Okay, pitten. Torch. Okay, so this is all stuff. Cooking pot's going to be one of the next things that we get as well. And then if we have a cook, we put the cook on there. And in fact, we may have the ability. We're not going to worry about it right now. Okay, we're almost set. So we're about ready to hit the sack. We do have a drunkard with us. So it's one of the things I didn't pay attention to. Somebody does require some old ale. So we're going to have to make sure that we are actively, and you can see that they're eating a lot more now too. Let's do there, 21. All right, perfect. And we don't have to pay anybody just yet. All right, we are on day 4 now. Got 2 more of those. We got some more little diamonds there. All right, so let's go ahead and move across. We're going to go get these resources real quick. Let's grab this one. Let's go down here. Let's grab this one. Okay, there we go. Let's get back on the roadway. Okay, so we're going to focus down to get to this mill, and then we're going to come up into this top area up here. There's also a fire over here. We're not going to go to that fire right now. We'll do that later. I don't want to get stuck inside of that. All right, let's kind of speed across this just a scotch. Let me pull that down. Boy, that's not in y'all's way. All right, there we go. Okay, got a lot of people in here. They ain't doing so well. Let's inspect this down here. All right, looks like we got some, what we got there? Got some wheat. That's good. So we can use that to cook. And then now we want to look at all the bodies because we're probably going to find stuff on every one of them, which we did. We also have this up here. We've got some more wheat. Looks like, what was that? Butter? Grease? Okay. And then we're looking to see, is there anything on the outskirts or the outskirts of this to see if there's anything else that we need? Okay, there is something on the back side of that too. So I didn't even notice that initially. A book dealing with traditional workmanship. So that's knowledge +1. So that's nice. So we're going to read that. Now we have 1 additional. So now we can go down here and look at our knowledge. We also have a guy over here as well. So let's look at this guy.
He killed everyone. A real madman. I'm injured. Help me.
Okay, I don't know. Hold on, let's look at him real quick. Let's inspect him. So he eats 3. He is also a ranger, level 2. We're at 147. I feel like he's already an angler. So I feel like we probably could do okay taking this guy. So I think we're gonna heal him.
He killed everyone. A real madman. Oh, thank you.
There we go.
I still can't believe that Ricky used us as bait. If he hadn't killed that little girl to steal her necklace, her father wouldn't have fought back, and my friends would still be alive. Take me with you. I have a score to settle with that traitor.
Well, he's a free recruit too. So we're going to take him with us, other than, of course, food and stuff. So I say he's free, but we're definitely going to be paying long term. So we got to make sure that we're out getting food and stuff for these, for sure. Okay. So let's go ahead and roll up north. Go in here, grab this ore that we have over here. I do expect we're probably going to see some bad guys up here. One thing that would be nice is if we could sell some of the items that we have on us, because we do have some items that are annoying me. I don't know if there's going to be anybody up here to sell it to. Okay, progress made. Discovery has earned a knowledge point. Okay, so let's look at our knowledge points real quick. Okay, so inside of here, we got movement speed in the world is increased by 5. You can spend influence to add a plus to any aptitude when leveling. Bonus wages. New recruits gain 1 aptitude. So right here, where was it at? I do think we want to cannibalism. You can now devour human corpses. Seems weird, but any way that we can eat food at this point, you know, we're going to do it. We're going to be cannibals because it may make sense. The other thing is we have another point that we still can spend. So I'm not worried about location markers. Maximum valor points is increased by 1. That's not bad. New recruits gain career paths. Let me see what we have in workshop. Saddlebags. Harness to an animal. We already have that, so we're not overly worried about that one right now. This one's going to increase us +1. Is there anything else in here? I don't see anything else in here that's going to be worth it. And there's nothing in here that we can do. Okay. Well, I say that we're going to do the endurance then. Let's increase by 5 inside of the world. Again, anytime you can move faster, it's probably better. Okay. Let's go in here. Okay. Again, we have a highlighted character here. First, I'm going to look and see if we have anything here. So we got some hemp down there at the bottom. Some hemp. I don't think we have anything else on the exterior here. Nope. Okay, let's talk to this highlighted character.
My name is Fergus. I'm the former Lord Mayor of Courtier, and I now lead the refugees. It was I who requested your presence. It seems you have chosen to support the citizens of Tiltron rather than our cause. I wish I could change your mind. Perhaps offering you a mission that will be worth your while will do more than 1,000 words. We've set up a woodcutter camp to the north. This remote camp was only meant to provide us with the timber necessary for firewood and rebuilding the haven. But still, the Tiltron farmers continue harassing our men. I fear the situation might escalate. We haven't heard back from our woodcutters in several days. I would therefore ask you and your mercenaries to find out what happened.
Yeah, just pay me. Okay, so we're going to get wood. We're going to get, we're not going to get money.
The woodcutters are just north of here.
But that's okay. Because we do have another task that's up here that we're probably going to get stuff from. Okay, let's talk to Fissa.
We sell all our surplus to help with the cost of rebuilding this ruin.
Okay, so now we can sell some of this stuff. So we're going to... This light armor I'm going to keep for now. Only because, like, I can use this. But this rusty shiv, we're going to get rid of it. We're going to get rid of the farmer rags. I'm also going to look and see if there's anything else in here that may be worth selling. Sell for 5. Not really sure what these are here. So I'm not sure if they're going to give us something. Okay. I don't see anything here that I want right now. So let's go ahead and check to see if there's anybody else up here. Yep. Marius.
I asked Bertram to bring me everything I need to sew warmer clothing. When do you think he will be back?
I'm not sure, buddy. I'm not sure. I think he left you.
I know that Fergus and the others are doing their best, but let's face it. We won't survive the winter months if we stay here.
I agree. Okay, the other thing I want to do is go ahead and inspect this character. So we have aptitude points and stuff that we can assign here. So let's go in and actually look. First thing we're going to do is what do we want to choose? Every time this unit kills an enemy, you gain +1. Every time this unit ends their turn next to an ally that is not engaged in combat, you gain +1. Or every time this unit ends their turn next to an enemy and is not engaged in combat, you +1. So we're going to do the... What does he have? Yeah, we're going to do this right here. And then we're going to increase critical damage because that's a +2. So that's actually going to help us. And we also need to change his focus here soon. I'm not going to do it right now, but we're going to change it. Let's go over here and get this flower. I like picking flowers. So let's grab this flower real quick. And then we're going to head up north and see if we can't find some bad people. I think we'll fight a couple other things as we're walking up here, but let's go ahead and move this out of the way for you guys. Oh, we got a rat infestation down here. So if you guys have not seen those yet, don't worry. I'm positive on the next episode, we will probably end up down there fighting something. Those are a lot of fun. We're actually doing pretty well with the number of folks that we have. My biggest concern right now is being able to pay for all of these folks because we do have a pretty decent amount of folks now. So hopefully they're not going to crush us with the amount of money that we need to give them. And then I also have to go all the way back to that town to then get any of the rewards that we have for any of the stuff that we receive from there. Okay, there's goes some guys down there. Oh, and of course I'm overweight now. Perfecto. Here, let's set up a camp real quick. Let's just move these bodies over here for now. We're going to move this over here for now as well. Lockpicks are good. That can move over. Wood can move over. Okay. Oh, let's just move. And you can do control right click just to move stuff over quickly. I'm going to move that grease over because that's not something we're going to be using a lot. And the same thing with his wheat. Okay, grab those flowers, push them over. Let's push these down. Let's get flowers and stuff all in the same area. Okay. And then bodies and then equipment we'll put down here. Okay. That should free us up a little bit, right? Nope, we're still at 95. Okay, so I don't think it really changes what we can or can't do. Place in an inventory. So that's only +1 for food. Is there anything else we can get rid of here? Oh, let's put that over there. And then what about those chains? Yeah, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so here it is. You are carrying too much weight. Upgrade your carriage or unload heavy items. So upgrade your carriage. Oh, and I don't think we have the ability to upgrade this yet, right? Or do we? Oh, I don't think we have leather yet. But we may be able to get some leather up here. So that may be a good thing. Yeah, so we may be able to do it that way. Okay. Well, let me see what other things we can... Let me see if there's anything else that we can build in here. So we have a sturdy... Okay, so this is sturdy now. Of course, you need the bait. Tent. So I guess we could do a tent. So first we need rope. So we need hemp. Let's go ahead and do this. Or let's just control click that over. In fact, let's just move all this over for a minute. There we go. Okay, let's go back in here. We're going to try to see if we can't make this look. It seems weird that we would need to do this. But let's do 4 of those, right? Okay, and then I'm going to go back in, tinker with him a little bit. For the tent now, we need cloth. We need 1 more cloth. Okay. Could do a cooking pot. Let's go ahead and do a cooking pot. I like that. Cooking pot will be good. This will actually help us some too. Okay, we're going to right click to now place. We can move it. One of our folks, it does not have anything assigned, right? Is all our people? Why do I feel like we're missing somebody? There we go. And we're going to make this one the cook. There we go. I don't know where he's at. It's like he's missing. I'm not sure if he's hiding. There's a print. Oh, there he is. Okay, and now we need to make sure we put the cook there. Again, so you can see the cook, by doing that, reduces the troops' daily food consumption by 2. So, again, very helpful. So anytime you have these, you definitely want to try to get them as close as you can. We got 2 anglers. We don't really need 2 anglers. So novice and apprentice. I think Eugene is higher level than he is. 14 of 80. Okay, and then this one, we're going to change to make thief. Hey, remember, and I told you, putting him over here, now we're going to be able to launder the items stolen during rest little by little. So again, another great thing to be able to do. Okay, let's move this stuff back across. Bodies, all that. We'll move the rope over there. We're still 93 of 95, so we're going to need to increase that weight just a little bit. And it may be us actually increasing some of the other stuff that we have. You know, like getting another horse, stuff like that. That may be helpful as well. All right, I want to get in here and at least do one more battle for you guys. And then we should be able to end this one for today.
Huh? The chief is worried about us, and so he should be. The locals are getting more vindictive by the minute. They harass us, and we haven't enough men to send a message, and... What?
Uh-oh.
Watch out! The farmers are back! You there, mercenaries. Since the chief sent you, hurry up and join our lads outside the camp. And stop these fools from getting in.
Okay. So this is... Here, let's cut this wood real quick. Not that we need wood, right? This is like the one thing we don't need is more items. And we're going to get 20 anyway. Okay, so we got 8 wood. And we're overweight. Perfecto. All right, let's go here. Bam. There we go.
What do you want now? Don't you have anything better to...
Even if you were Erdor himself...
What do you mean? What's it to you if we cut those trees instead of...
The Mount Altis forest is sacred. It has belonged to the tools since the dawn of time. If you...
Don't be absurd. The tools aren't even real. They're just fairy
tales.
We won't freeze to death over some imaginary pixies.
How dare you? For the
Oh,
eye's
boy.
sake.
Go and tell your hallucinations to move out. There's no...
Mercenaries. Did you hear that? Name your price and give those blasphemers the punishment they deserve. The tools will be most grateful.
Okay. So for combat, we get an opportunity to kind of pick what we're going to do, right? We get the wood, we get the, we're going to get some of this stuff, the influence, and we're also going to get the fate, right? Or we can go the other side and we're going to get beans. We're going to get the opposite. So it's kind of, you get to pick and choose. So we got refugees, we got tool defenders. So we're going to focus, actually, no, we're going to focus on, yeah, we'll attack on this side, right? There we go. Okay, some of the characters company are important. So the big thing is, if they're important, you don't want them to die. Now, these characters are going to be way different, right? Like they're actually going to, let's see if we have anybody in here that they show. Actually, they don't have anybody like that. That's master. But yeah, they don't have a two-handed. I thought before they had like a two-handed person, but they don't. So we've got this person over here. Okay. We've got a lot of people, man. Look at how many people we got. Okay, these traps right here, if we hit these traps, they're going to stun us. So we want to do the best we can to not hit those traps. So it's going to be really important that we're paying attention to how we're coming in. Let's find our players. You kick. That's a cool name. All right, let's push Freddy right here. Lucille's good. Evangel. Let's put Evangel right. Let's put Evangel over here. Let's throw... Okay, we got another rogue there. We're going to put the other rogue here. Okay, so right here. These two here. This one goes straight in. Only one I got to worry about though is right here. And I'll pull that from the backside here, I think. That's a foot soldier. So Manny. Okay. All right, so we get 2. They're going to get 1. We get 1. They get 1. We get 2. So forth and so on. And then we have 2 specials that we're going to get to use. So it's going to be important that we pay attention as we're fighting this. So let's go ahead and again, we want to make sure we give the bow the ample space. Come in. Clock him right in the face. And try to get the bow guy out of there as quick as possible. Okay, the other one that we want to do. Oh, actually, let's go back up. I could hit twice, but we're not going to because bow guy can only really punch me in the chest anyway. So we're going to take this one. Let's pull him right here. Okay. And then we are going to stab. Perfect. Okay, now their turn. Nice. Okay, that was friendly. Now it's my turn. We're going to come the backside here. I don't know if I got all the way up there to him though. Did I? I did not. So that's bad. That's okay. Now they're going to get a chance to hit. See, Bo just like punches me. He has nothing. All right, let me... I think... Can we hit him from here? No, we can't. Okay, let's pull him up. That way we can shoot 2 different directions. Let's go ahead and get this bow guy out of the way. He's done. And now you can see these guys are fired up now. They're ready to rock and roll. All right. So I think we're good with him. Yep. Let's go ahead and grab him. Pull him up. Smack his feet. Nice. Nice hit. Then we're going to go ahead and taunt. Just keep him locked in. All right. Their player going to come up. Hopefully he doesn't hit our guy. And of course he hit our guy. I should absolutely kill this dude for doing that. I don't know what your problem is, but I don't like you. Okay. Now we're behind the guy. Oh, did I go to the wrong spot? I did, didn't I? Yeah, he's over there. Okay, let's go there. Okay. Boop. Got him. Okay. Close that off. And then we have this last remaining guy. I don't think we can... We don't want to go that way because we don't want to hit that. So we're going to have to circle around this way. All right. Now this guy should hit this guy. He's gonna damage him. Oh, he damaged 2. Again, another circular guy. I should have paid attention to knowing that that was going to happen. That's okay. Let's pull him. Hold on. Pull him there. Stab back. Got him. He gone. All right, there we go. Nicely done. Okay, we're going to loot all. So let's take all this stuff. We even got us a master's jacket, which is nice. Got a new bow, it looks like. And then we got some enemies that here. We got 25 right now, raw materials. And we have some folks that need to be leveled up a little bit. So let's go ahead and look at that real fast before we do anything. So Freddy, let's go and look at him. We can do every time enemy next to an enemy. He's not going to be next to enemies. Probably maybe kill. So I think killing is probably going to be the best way because he's a bowsman. So I think anything outside of that's going to be a little bit harder for him. Okay, and this one, dexterity. 5 to 8, but we're going to do the critical for now because we're going to get the 2 up. The other one I want to look at is Manny. Okay, now this one we get an opportunity, right? So we're going to get to do heavy armor, or we can do medium for him. So we can do protector. The unit and all allies in the area gain protection for 2 rounds. We can do deals 4 to 5 damage to a target and applies stabilization, or deals 5 damage to all units in the area 2 times, usable after 2 attacks. So I think what we're going to focus on, he's a sword and board guy. I think we're going to make him a protector, right? I like the idea that we're going to be able to add a little bit of protection for folks. And then we're going to add constitution and health. That's kind of the primary. So Manny is going to be our tank. So we're probably going to go ahead and change. Well, Manny was one of our originals, so we're not going to change his name, but I do need to change these other folks' names. All right, everybody. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys coming in. I'm going to do some just generalized things, not to progress too much. I mean, obviously, we got a lot of weight down there, so we need to do some fixing on there. But I'm looking forward to kind of bringing you guys back to the next episode. We got a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing on the next one. So we're going to finish this off here. We'll move up, take care of the vanquishing the enemy up here, and then we're going to move back down into the town down here to get some money, because we're getting a little bit close. Got 179 of the crowns right now, and we want to make sure that we're continuing to get the money that we need. And we may even move this direction a little bit more towards the west side of this area to see what we can do. As always, appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. We'll see you guys on the next one. This is Senile Sarge signing off.